Outages and wildfires are a true reminder that we should all be prepared in case of emergencies. Here now to let us know important tips and information and resources, we welcome David Palmaville, Director of the Fresno County Department of Public Health, and Jordan Scott with the County of Fresno Administrative Office. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
We really appreciate you guys taking the time. I know you're super busy right now. What is everything you guys are working on right now?
Well, as we heard in the earlier reports, the wind and dry conditions are very serious throughout California, as well as in Fresno County. And PG&E, as well as Southern California Edison, has taken steps to proactively de-energize a lot of its electrical connections. And that means that we have people up in the Auberry and Toll House area that are out of power and have been out since about 1 o'clock yesterday. We're hoping that power will be restored within 24 hours from now, and that things will start to return back to normal. But there's a lot of planning that's been done with the agencies in advance of this type of an activity to make sure that we have good coordination between the safety officials, firefighters, as well as the Public Works Department controlling the roads and so forth. So we've been working all weekend to make sure that the impacts are minimized as best as possible.
Absolutely. How about for you guys?
You know, our priority is really just making sure people are aware of what's going on, have the right information, and are able to take steps to be prepared for situations such as this, whether it's a power outage, either unexpected or planned, or a wildfire emergency. You know, our priority is always going to be the health and safety of our community and making sure they have the right information to make the right decisions at times like this.
Absolutely. We were talking a little earlier. I mean, this situation's really new for most of California, having to deal with power outages. What are some tips that you would give people to, make sure they're somewhat prepared, at least for the planned ones that we can?
Absolutely. In California, any type of disaster can occur. And so we really recommend that you have a plan for the people that you care for and love, the pets that you care for, and to have a plan with your prescriptions. If you can cover those three things, you're starting on your way to have a good plan in place. We recommend people have enough food and water to be independent for up to 5 days. That's been the general discussions that we've had with the community, and be ready to evacuate. You heard earlier what's happening in Southern California. People need to follow the instructions of the public officials when time is to evacuate. So we don't always know the plan, but if we have a good plan that our residents have put in place, we can adapt that regardless of the type of emergency that may occur.
Absolutely. And sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to kind of piggyback on that. And the stuff happens at a moment's notice, and people need to react quickly. Staying behind to stay with your house and hope it doesn't get burned down, you're not being a hero in that regard, but what you're doing is putting our heroes, our first responders, in harm's way, potentially by not heeding the orders of our emergency officials to try and get out and keep yourself and your loved ones safe. So reacting quickly, having a plan in place, really number one for you as a starting point for families to just get prepared for anything that may come.
Absolutely.
Well, one of the tools we have available through the Fresno County Sheriff's Office is a notification system called Everbridge, and people can go to their website and download the app, and if there is a condition that exists of any type in a community, then they can push out a message to all the cell phones in that area, but it's one where we have to have residents sign up for it, and they can again get that from the Fresno County Sheriff's website.
That's huge. You don't always know what's going on. If you can get alert, like you said, to react as fast as you can, that could help a lot of people out.
Yes.
Are there certain things you would recommend for families or anything to have maybe always on hand just in case of something that would happen?
Well, we touched on the issues with regard to having a plan for all of the people, including elderly parents or elderly relatives that you may need to care for. Think about them. Make sure you're checking in with them. Making sure that you're taking care of your pets. We find that that's a big issue when we're trying to evacuate folks. If people haven't planned for their pets, it's difficult for them to transport them. They end up in the shelter. We have some great resources locally that can provide services, but more people can do to be independent, the better. And then prescriptions. Make sure that they're thinking about prescription medication that they may be on, making sure that that's part of their evacuation kit. So when they are asked to leave, they've got the medications they need.
I was going to say, the more you can have just done already, the better situation it's going to be.
Yes, and you can see in Southern California, people are being asked to leave in a moment's notice.
Oh, so scary. Well, on top, you said there's an app that you can get. Is there any other resources you guys offer for things like this?
If you go to the Department of Public Health's website, we have a link to all of the information that both Southern California Edison and Pacific Gas and Electric are putting out about the power outages. And so people can go there and learn about how to prepare for outages and to check on status after an outage has been put in place.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all coming in, especially in this busy time, to really make sure everyone's prepared for anything.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.